She's been married for years, but in her own home, she has no presence whatsoever. Her college-age daughter won't help with any chores, and treats her coldly. Her high school son is glued to his phone all day, won't even put it down during meals. Lately, her husband comes home very late every night, and she's noticed he's having an affair. His coat reeks of perfume. But after hanging up the phone, her husband shamelessly claims the publishing house has another drinking party. She wanted to swallow this humiliation for the sake of the family, but going downstairs, she overhears her daughter talking to her son. Turns out they've known everything all along, and naively think dad is just bored. Ryoko is trembling with anger, so she goes back to the room and pulls out that business card she found in her husband's clothes. Heads out that very night to catch him in the act at a hostess club, but when she gets there, she can't get in, and mistakenly gets led into a different bar instead. The bartender gives her a cocktail as an apology, and it's here that Ryoko's life trajectory begins to change. Luna is the bar's owner. After learning Ryoko is looking for someone, she immediately guesses her situation, just by glancing at the cute phone case on the table. She deduces Ryoko's family members, even figures out her husband's profession. Ryoko is completely impressed, so she opens up about her inner troubles. Every time her husband has an affair, he uses meeting writers as an excuse. For the sake of the kids, she can only pretend not to know. Luna also guesses she can't forget her past lover. Ryoko's eyes dart away, because Luna is basically right about everything. Deep in her heart, she's always held on to her first love. She even still keeps the phone he gave her back then. It's just that most campus romances don't work out. One day, the boy suddenly broke up with her. A week later, he called, said he wanted to see her once before returning to Osaka. She chickened out at the time, and never showed up. To this day, that unknown reason for the breakup has always been Ryoko's lingering regret. When she regains consciousness, her body is gently swaying. The scenery outside the car window flies backward. Luna is gripping the steering wheel, saying she's taking her to Osaka. She's a bit nervous, explaining those were just drunken ramblings, but Luna tells her to face her own feelings. 2 disrespectful kids, a cheating husband, working hard on housework every day without getting any respect. Is this really the life she wants? Thinking about her daughter's words, Ryoko stops protesting, letting this stranger she's only met once take her away. But her responsibility as a mother takes over, so she sends a message to the family group chat, saying she's going home to visit her mom who hurt her back. Luna starts taking her around Osaka for photos and sightseeing. Luna has unique interests. She loves classic literature. Any literary landmark mentioned in books, she'll visit every single one. Ryoko accompanies her the whole time. All these years, she's been silently sacrificing for her family. She rarely has this kind of leisure time. Just as the 2 finish sightseeing and are about to leave, they spot a couple huddled together on a bench. Ryoko goes over to remind them they can't sleep there, but Luna suddenly pulls her back, tells her to call the police immediately. Luna is worldly and experienced, asserts that both of them have stopped breathing. They're brought to the police station as witnesses to assist with the investigation. Walking through the lobby, a man rushes in, says he's the dead woman's husband. During the statement, Luna voluntarily shares her deduction. She believes the dead man and woman were each other's affair partners. This can be seen from their different brands of wedding rings. From the scattered bottles at the scene and the stiffness of the bodies, they likely got drunk at midnight and froze to death. But last night's temperature was very low. The 2 shouldn't have fallen asleep there, so Luna thinks it was a lover's suicide pact, because not far from the crime scene is a famous couple's suicide spot from a novel. Before leaving, a young officer suddenly asks Luna if she has a twin brother, because Tamura thinks she looks like one of his high school classmates. Unexpectedly, Luna casually greets him, says she is that person. Ryoko looks completely shocked. Seems this bar owner has quite a story in her past too. Before leaving, Luna receives a notice from her police friend, saying there was a home invasion robbery and murder near the shopping district last night. The culprit hasn't been found yet, tells them to be careful. Luna naturally doesn't take it seriously, and begins the search journey with Ryoko. But how do you find a lover from your student days in such a vast sea of people? Luna's method is to go to the library and flip through phone books. She quickly finds 20 people in Osaka with the same name. Considering Ryoko mentioned her first love came back to inherit the family business, Luna singles out those who own companies, and visits them one by one. Of course, this is also Luna's little scheme. She loves literary landmarks from novels. Walking to visit makes it easier for her to take photos and check in. She paves the way with money. Whenever she sees something she likes, she buys it all without asking the price. The shopkeepers see a big spender, and immediately become much more courteous. Then when she mentions she's looking for someone, it's twice as effective. But after visiting several shops in a row, they still haven't found any useful leads. While chatting, the 2 walk into a kimono shop. A clerk is about to greet them, when an old woman with a cane says they don't serve strangers here. A male clerk bows an apology, says the old lady is in a bad mood today, asks them to come back another day. Coming out, Ryoko suddenly mentions the shop smelled nice, especially that male clerk. Seeing Luna's surprised look, she quickly explains. Her husband comes home late with perfume on his clothes, so she's sensitive to scents. Luna doesn't think much of it, because without realizing it, They've walked near a literary landmark. She immediately pulls out her phone and excitedly snaps photos. At lunch, Luna picks an old established noodle shop. Their udon scraps are famous here. While eating dessert, Ryoko suddenly speaks up, asking when she realized she was a woman. Luna doesn't feel offended, openly says it was probably during her school years. Started because she felt uncomfortable in the boy's uniform. At 20, she changed the gender on her family register to push herself to face her true feelings. After lunch, they continue visiting antique shops. After Luna buys 5 million yen worth of goods in one go, the owner of Sato shop immediately treats them as VIPs. Chatting, the owner mentions there have been a lot of thieves in the area lately. Their shop was also robbed, but strangely, no cash was taken. Instead, a medal went missing. He pulls out a photo after saying this. It's a commemorative gift from the Osaka Chamber of Commerce for shops celebrating their 70th anniversary. Logically, it shouldn't be worth much. Ryoko immediately recognizes the blind old woman from the kimono shop in the photo. The owner says that old woman is very kind, both elegant and gentle. The two exchange glances. Gentle doesn't seem right. The owner doesn't notice anything unusual, and keeps talking. Since her husband passed away, the old woman has been running that kimono shop. Her grandson occasionally helps out. After all, at her age, many things are inconvenient. Ryoko nods. Being unable to see certainly requires someone to care for you, but the owner says the old woman's eyesight is perfectly fine. She often goes browsing used bookstores during breaks. It's only been a few days, and her mother shows up at the Tokyo house as a guest. Ryoko receives the call and is completely stunned. She can only beg her mother to help cover for her first. She'll come clean when she gets back. Her mother agrees. Her mother's excuse is also strange. Says the cat at home hurt its back, so she's having Ryoko stay to look after it. Time is running out. Ryoko can only ask Luna to speed up the search, but Luna isn't in a hurry at all. Instead, she starts telling her about Osaka's Tsutenkaku Tower. In literary works, it's a landmark with a very high appearance rate. The most famous is probably Edogawa Rampo's novel The Black Lizard. The two chat as they explore, soon arriving at a jewelry store. They're greeted by the jeweler Tatsuo, and the old owner's son, Shinichi. Buy something first, then ask for leads. This is Luna's usual approach. She gets straight to the point, saying she wants to commission a black lizard-themed brooch, and pulls out 3 million yen to pay in full. Just then, the president and his wife enter the store. Their eyes light up at the sight of the money. Taking it, they say Luna's commission might be the shop's last jewelry order. Master Tatsuo will definitely put his heart into making it. After saying this, he takes his wife into the office. The two are completely confused. Tatsuo across from them shows a bitter smile, says this shop won't be closing. The real heir is Shinichi. He's currently studying while learning about jewelry. Luna glances at him, has no intention of meddling in other people's family affairs, but after leaving, she still habitually analyzes everything she saw for Ryoko. Clearly, this president has no interest in running a jewelry store. Otherwise, he wouldn't only come to the shop once a month on settlement day. It's Master Tatsuo who's been trying his best to keep the jewelry store going. The glass outside is spotlessly clean. The shop isn't doing well. Yet the president and his wife are covered in luxury brands. They probably think the jewelry store makes money too slowly. That's why they want to close up and sell the land. During dinner, Luna suddenly realizes her pen is missing. Probably left it at the jewelry store when signing earlier. This pen was given by a very important person. It means a lot to her. Ryoko immediately picks up the phone wanting to help Luna ask about it, but Tatsuo insists they come get it tomorrow. Finally, with Ryoko's persistence, Tatsuo tells them to come to the shop in 40 minutes to pick up the pen. When they arrive at the shop door right on time, not only do they run into Shinichi who's about to change shifts, a jewelry wholesaler demanding payment is also at the door. Then Master Tatsuo slowly arrives. It's clearly business hours right now, but the wholesaler says confused that the door is locked and won't open. Tatsuo tries pulling the shop door, discovers it's been locked from the inside, so he leads everyone in through the back door, but as soon as they open it, they get a shock. The president is lying unconscious in a pool of blood. After checking his pulse, Luna discovers he's already dead. She tells Ryoko to call the police immediately, then has Tatsuo check the cash in the store. Discovers the payment in the safe and the green diamond necklace are indeed both gone. The president's wife happens to be at the cafe across the street. After learning of her husband's death, she completely breaks down. Luna can only tell her to try not to touch the body. Everyone comes to the entrance, only to discover the security sensor and cameras have all been disabled. Disabling them requires a password, and besides the president himself who knew the password, only the three of them did. The president's wife immediately changes expression, demands to search Shinichi and Tatsuo's bags on the spot. The two who are being suspected naturally aren't happy. Finally, Luna checks all three people's bags. The president's wife's bag indeed has no problems. Next is Shinichi's bag. Luna pauses while looking through it, quickly nods confirming it's normal. Finally, when checking Tatsuo's bag, Luna actually finds several stacks of cash inside, and that stolen green diamond necklace. Just then, the police arrive. The president's wife rushes forward, convinced that Tatsuo is the murderer.